aka Can't Sleep Cowboys. I ain't even gonna lie, I'm tired as hell.
Me too.
You
Me
feel
three.
me?
Fresh out of work.
Fresh out of practice, fresh off the freeway from coming from training camp. I literally drove to training camp, drove home, came home, got my son some Burger King, made them stay in the car, eat the Burger King in the car, went straight from there to practice. And it was at practice from 5:30 to 20 minutes ago. So yeah, man, we putting it's football season for real, bro.
It's really back. It's time. We smell it. It's in the air. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
I can feel it in
In
the
the
air.
air. Like beans. You know what I'm saying? Like being a
Man.
seagull.
That boy said like beans. Oh,
Hey,
he's talking about like
Being
hey,
a seagull.
you know that man was supposed to be using AI to make a new rap album since he don't sound the same after he got
Who?
shot up. Beans.
For
He,
real?
he he supposed to be using AI to recreate his voice from when he still had his lungs.
Wow. I ain't know that.
shot in the chest, right?
Yeah, he got hit up. So he had lost part of his lungs and shit. So he whispers when he talk now. So like
Man, how I missed all this?
But
how
see,
you
that's
ain't
why
how
I be
you
saying that. That's why I be saying that you need to do some regular content too, because you just put me. I didn't even know that, boy.
I ain't know none of that.
Yeah, he been there got hit up, man. That's why when they jumped on him back in the, because you remember when Meek people jumped on him back in the day, like a couple years ago, that why folks wasn't rocking with him like that, man, because they know that Beans ain't the same dude no more. He ain't moving the same. He ain't healthy no more.
Why Meek Mills got into it with him?
Yeah, you don't remember what that game beef stuff?
Mm. Hey, this is crazy. We are here. We supposed to be talking
We
about.
over here talking about Meek Mills.
I don't know where that came from, but yeah, man. Hey,
He's a filthy Philadelphia Eagle too, so screw him. You know what I'm saying?
screw him.
Expeditiously.
But yeah, we gonna for sure have the rest of that conversation later, so I can get up to speed. But yo, man, what's up, everybody? It's your boy West Coast. How's everybody doing, man? This is a late night version of Uncut Cowboys, brought to you by our version of what we call it Can't Sleep Cowboys. Man, we gonna be on here for as long as y'all gonna have us on here. Not too long though, because I got some stuff I gotta do. But we gonna be on here long enough to make our impression felt on the nation, if you feel me. You know what I'm saying? But yo, it is your boy West Coast. We are live in the building. How's everybody doing this evening? This is a late night show. Late night show. And we are happy to bring it to y'all. So here we go. Let's get this thing going, man. You guys already know whenever West Coast goes live, there's two things you guys must do. First thing you must do is you must hit the share button. So I need everybody right now to hit that share button. Share it, share it, share it, share it, share it. I need everybody to hit that share button. Next thing I need you guys to do, there's these things called stars. What are stars? Stars and super chats are a way that you can support the content creator, to show the content creator that you rock with the content. You feel me? That you rock with it. So I need y'all to hit that star button and let us all know that you rock with us. You feel me? And on YouTube, it's these things called super chats and super stickers. You know what I'm saying? You can't, it doesn't matter which one you send, just be super. That's all I say. Be super. You know what I'm saying? Whichever one the Lord put on your heart, but do it. You know what I'm saying? But make sure you follow his lead. You know what I'm saying? Hit that button. You know what I'm saying?
Hit that like and share for the squad. It will not charge a card.
Indeed. Hey, what's up with you, Jeffrey Lombardozzi, Raymond Salas, Miss Regina Green with the green? Salute to y'all for tapping in the liquor store, man.
Good, great. Shout out to everybody over there in the trap too, man. Ready Red, Miss Regina Green with the green, Randy Jackson, Double Law, APJR, Tyrone Church, Big Flock, Cooley Real, Tommy Montoya, Jeffrey Lombardi Dozer. Shout out to y'all, man. We in here. Late night trapping out the dark.
Boy, you turned Lebadozi into a whole nother man.
Lambardozi. Please forgive me if I didn't do it right. Hold up, Lambardoza. Dozy. That gotta be
We've
it.
been saying that dude's name wrong for like at least
That
2
gotta
seasons.
be it, though.
No, we just gonna pray about it and continue on.
Tell you, he probably used to us saying it wrong now. So he saying wrong, right? He gonna probably correct us and was like, "Nah, that's not my name."
Yeah, he know our is it. We it's coming from a good place. We're not doing it on purpose.
Oh
Yes.
yeah. It's a hey. I'm gonna tell you this right here. You got to be somebody that really, really rock with my content for me to always say your name wrong. Because you know what that means? That means you always in my comments. Hell, you mean?
Yes.
You feel me? Like everybody, you know what I'm saying? Some folks, I just see your name and I just be like, I don't know. But Lambadozi, I'm definitely gonna take a shot at it because he stays in the comments. My boy stay in the comments, where he rightfully where he's supposed to be. Oh, I like that. I like that view better. I like that way better. All right, so whoever's talking is getting the big screen. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, man, it is your boy West Coast. We are live in the building, man. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's been having themselves a good day. I had myself a great day out at training camp. This is called Uncut Cowboys Can't Sleep Cowboys first day of training camp. Who was the winners and losers? This show is for all those truck drivers that are on the highways and byways. This show is for all them trap stars that's out there on the trap. This show is for all those them ladies out there making $1. You know what I'm saying? We up late and we talking cowboy content and we here for you. You know what I'm saying? They
Yes,
like,
sir.
damn, West Coast really love us. Yeah, we do. I ain't forgot about you. Don't trap. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? Don't trap. All right, so let's get it, man. I would do the I should. Hey, let me shout a couple people out. Regina Green with the green, appreciate you. Double R, what's up with your boy Rich Gang? I see you. Jeffrey Lamberdozi, what's up, boy? And Raymond Silas, it's nice to have you back under your new profile, my boy. Appreciate you, my boy. Let me see who I got on Facebook, the Book of Faces. I know I got Miss Rose over there somewhere. I love Miss Rose because I don't even know if Miss Rose really watching, but she watched so much. I know she in the comment box somewhere. So I'm giving her a shout out, not even knowing for sure if she in the comment box, but I know she in it. You feel me? So how you doing, Miss Rose? So shout out to Miss Rose. Appreciate you. And there she goes. What's up with you? Rob Barnes, what's up with you? Leroy Salvador Sr., Uncle Brothers Moving Solutions. Hey, Uncle Brothers Moving Solutions, where you at, man? Let's do some business, man. I got 3 channels up here that would love to promote. You know what I'm saying? Get your lawyer on the phone. I get my lawyer on the phone. We make it official. You know what I'm saying?
Get that done for you.
Just get you done for you. You know what I'm saying? Get your nice little commercial. Rob Barnes, what's up with you? My boy Sam New Evans, what's up, boy? It's Big Sam, ho. What's up, man? I ain't seen you in a minute. I remember when you first bought your car. Now you didn't put so much different things on it. That mother move fast in the mud. Look at it, man. That boy Sam's car started off as a commuter. Now it's a damn race car. What is going over there, Sam? Sam, slow it down, Sam. Just wear a helmet when you're in the car, please, Sam. You look fast. Uncle Brothers Moving Solutions. What's up with you? Seeing you again. Leroy Salvador. Hey, I love a man that got 3 names just like me. That's a serious person. You don't want to fight him. Sam, what's up with you? Because listen, if you got a middle name, that means you didn't got in trouble and your mama didn't called you by your middle name. Like, you know what it is. If you ain't got no middle name, you probably a good kid. You know what I'm saying? But you got them long middle names. Yeah, you didn't got in trouble before. You didn't been into some trouble. You know what I'm saying? But yo, man, hey, it's up, it's uncut, it's can't sleep. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. If y'all got some folks on your channel, y'all need to show some love to. Please, man, please show them folks some love. Let's get to it.
Indeed, man. So, hey, well, I just really want to ask you a couple of questions since you were the one person on the show that was actually at training camp today.
The insider that was inside.
Yeah, you were the insider inside the building. You weren't outside the club jigging. You was out there on the dance floor, hitting the Dougie. So I needs to know, just from your personal experience of being at training camp, what is the one player that made the biggest positive impact on you that you've seen out there?
Who made you feel good about the season?
Yeah, who did something to make you feel good?
No pads are on, so theoretically it don't really count. But I would say, I'm just gonna say the first name that comes to my head, Deron Bland. When you asked that question, he was the first person's name who came to my mind.
Anything but Bland. You understand?
Anything but Bland, bro. Like, the dude was knocking down passes. He was trying to break on balls. Like it's not a fluke.
I seen the little rookie look like he was making some noise. Eric Scott.
He was.
Scott.
Well, this is the thing. Eric Scott got an interception off of a deflected pass. You know what
But
I'm
I seen him break up a pass too.
They were, but I'm just saying on the play that everybody's giving him credit for, which he should get rightful credit for, because, bro, he could have dropped the ball.
Whenever DBs catch the ball, it's a good thing.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
So think about this. If a DB drops the ball, it's still a good play.
Yeah, it's normal.
That's you get what I'm saying, though? Like, people don't understand what I'm saying. If a DB doesn't catch the ball, it's still a good play, because where I'm from, anytime a DB gets the hands on the ball, that's a good play. Like, my coach did not care. As long as you touched it, we're good.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people are spoiled when they got Trayvon Diggs on the team. They think everybody's supposed to be,
One
catching.
hand and stuff.
Yeah, one hand receptions on the sideline like a receiver. But Trayvon Diggs can do that because he was a receiver just a couple years ago.
That's why he $100 million man.
$100 million boy.
I will
$100
say
million
something.
man.
I will say something that did look just freaking just menacing, bro. Trevon Diggs standing by Stephon Gilmore. That looked menacing, bro.
Mm.
That just looked.
You had the dun dun dun.
Like if you want to know who that just looked like, it just looked like some video game stuff, bro.
Like you were playing Madden and you had a great all season.
Like it looked like some video game stuff, bro.
Like our son them playing, man. They put all the good players on the Cowboys.
Yeah, bro. It looked unreal, right? You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you something else that looked very unreal is not having Ezekiel Elliott at practice too. I ain't gonna lie, that was weird.
That's the first time in years.
Bro, that's the first time since 2016.
Yeah, it's gonna be different.
7 years, bro.
Man, yeah, 7 years of Zeke. This would have been season 8 for Zeke, man. Like that's really crazy to think about it. And I see you playing it. I know the play is coming up very shortly. I think it's this third down. Matter of fact, where the interception happened. So and listen, I like to have more than surface level conversations. Because this isn't it. Because I remember the concept. It's gonna be the last play. You can go ahead and get to it, but I like having more than surface level conversations about turnovers for people.
This the play right here.
Cause listen, they're running a West Coast principle right here. This is a dragon.
Hold on. I'm gonna do you a favor. I'm gonna throw you. Hold on. I'm gonna throw you alley.
Boom. Okay. So thank you. So
keep talking. I don't mean to stop talking. You know what I mean.
Okay.
Talk slower so I can move slow because I'm moving slow.
No, you're fine. So they're running a West Coast principle right here called dragon. And when you're running dragon, it only means that it's a slant flat combo. So you see somebody running to the flat number with that 37-27, I can't tell. But you see right here in the white is running a flat route, and then the guy right here, semi number 81, is running a slant right behind it. Because it's man coverage, that means the guy that's on the guy that's running the slant route is going to vacate that area of the field. Semi is running a slant. So that means his defenders is going to be in trail technique because of that. So it's the right read and it's the right throw, right? Everybody does everything the way it's supposed to happen. Dak Prescott throws the ball with anticipation. It hits Semi Fehoko in the hands. The only thing that did not go right on this play was the actual catch. So very basic West Coast concept. A staple in the quick passing game in the West Coast concept. They ran it well, got the proper, they got the proper look. The only thing they didn't do right was actually finish the play. I mean, it ain't like Dak Prescott can walk out there handing the ball and say here.
I seen him. I mean, he gotta bring that in, man. I know that's too. It make you feel like you in what it is. It feel like it's like you reminiscing from last year. That's too similar to last year, man.
I'm gonna tell you this right here, though. I'm gonna tell you on this play right here, and in this what I'm starting to do is I'm about to start blaming the wide receiver coach, because if I'm a wide receiver coach, I'm looking at 81, who's a professional catcher of the football, not fully extend his hands. What is you doing, bro?
You letting the ball come to you.
You're letting the ball come to you. You're supposed to attack the ball, bro. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. Now that I've slowed this down, it doesn't surprise me that he dropped it, because he wasn't even confidently trying to catch the ball. Look what his.
Oh my God, I didn't even know it was this bad, bro.
Landlord,
look at why open he is.
You're a wide receiver. Coach this. What is he? What is 81 doing, bro? What are you doing?
He got the dinosaur arms. His hand's supposed to be extended, going to meet the ball in the air. You supposed to high point the football. You don't supposed to wait for the ball to come to you. And that gives the defender an advantage. That lets the defender back into the play. Like if he would have went and got flat, turned his hips, and went and attacked the football at the highest point, it would have been no way for the DB to get in that play. But he sat up there and let the ball get to him. You know what I'm saying? This is almost like a box out in basketball. He just needed to get in position and go high point the football. Could you go back just a little bit? Just a little bit. Because you're going to see how close to this. Look how close the ball is into his body before he even tried to catch it. Watch this, though. This finna be really sad. Watch this. The ball get all up into his numbers.
If it look like hit him in the
You don't
face
even-
mask.
He let the ball go past his hands, basically. Like, bro, you supposed to be attacking the football. What are you doing?
Like there go right
Look
there.
at that. Look at that. What is that?
That's it right there. The
The
ball
ball past your head and everything.
past your hands. And you know what's crazy? I'm gonna tell you something too. Dak does throw the ball hard. And I'm gonna tell you this, in a pass like that, bro, you better look at how many people you got breaking on you. You got the little linebacker breaking on you. You got the safety behind you breaking on you. Then you got the corner behind you breaking on you. Bruh, if Dak doesn't get this ball to you in a header, you're getting smashed, bruh.
See, look, Tyron Church.
Can't lollipop it.
You're supposed to catch this and fly straight between the linebacker and the safety. That's a touchdown if he catches it right. That should be a touchdown if he catches it right.
Tyron Church said it hit his face mask. Why are you letting the ball get that close to you? Your arm's supposed to be out like this, bro. This is the formation you catch the football at. Look where your face mask is. I always tell my sons and stuff when I'm coaching them up to be a wide receiver, I tell them, I could go out there with an icy white t-shirt on and the ball would never touch my shirt, ever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I will be clean when I get done because I'm extending my hand. The ball will never touch me, ever. That will let you know you catching the ball with your hand. Yeah, and it was deja vu, Miss Regina Green. That's what I was looking for. It's late. I'm off my game.
It's all good.
But that was too much close to deja vu.
I'm going to tell you what you also see with these wide receivers. They're catching the ball on accident. We want to catch the ball on purpose. If you want to be a professional catcher of the football, you got to catch the ball on purpose. You know what I'm saying? That means my hands physically stop the ball's movement. That's why they tell you to have strong hands, because if you don't stop the ball from moving, it's going to continue to spin right out your hand. You know what I'm saying? It's like trying to catch something while it's moving. Now, example of this right here, 81, the design of this play, man, I'm going to keep it real. This is one of those slant plays that you should take to the house. The reason being is because look at the safety, and I'm not hating on nobody. But I don't know if y'all can even see my arrow, but if he catches this pass with hands fully extended, all he has to do is split LVE and turn up, bruh. Just look where the damn safety is. I don't even know who it is and who cares who it is. This is practice. But look at the safety. Look at the deepest man deep. Look which way he's turning.
I think you need to get a little more in depth with them because, you know, some people might not know, but like, it's the way you throw the football can determine how many yak yards you get. So the reason Dak shot that ball in there is look how many people surround him. You see what I'm saying? Once he catch the ball quickly and tuck the ball, he can get upfield. The quarterback's supposed to be giving you the maximum opportunity to get yak. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes, like he giving you the maximum ability to get yak. Like he trying to get you the ball as quickly as possible. If you was a normal receiver, you can catch that ball, tuck the ball, and get upfield. Like this is what you're trying to do. You want to maximize every play. So the ball placement that the quarterback put the ball in, that has a huge factor on how many yards you get out of the play. So Dak is seeing that all these people are around him. So I got to shoot this to him quick. I see people talking about the velocity of the ball. Bro, he's in a crowded space. He got to shoot it in there if he want him to get out and get upfield. So this is all the receiver fault. Bro, the ball hit your hands. You wasn't extending your hands. You should have met the football instead of letting the ball come to you. That's an L every day, all day, as far as receivers go. That is an L. You are wrong.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Now, I was just going to say, you know, like after last year, right? After all the crazy stuff that happened, you know, some of that was on play design, some of that was Dak forcing throws, some of that was the receivers. Well, we already know about this play design.
Throws.
Hold on.
Play design, though. Say that.
Hold on.
Forcing throws because of play design.
Well, partially of it is forcing throws because of play design. Some of them weren't. Like, let's be real. Quarterback gonna throw interceptions.
I believe it.
Interceptions gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I ain't tripping. I ain't tripping on that. I ain't saying like a bad thing. The problem is people think that you're supposed to play 17 game season and not have a single turnover. That's the problem. That's what people's problem is. They think.
I ain't gonna lie. Look, this gonna be quick, but I don't know. I'm gonna just say this. I really don't give a damn.
I don't give a damn about interceptions.
Like, long as it ain't 30 of them, I'm straight. Like, bro, interceptions happen, bro. Like I just don't want to lose games because of them. And you just don't throw too many. Like, bro, interceptions is a part of the
Yeah,
game.
it's part of the
Like,
game.
yeah.
But listen, right here, play design is fine. Right, like he had a perfect window to throw the ball into. Right, everybody ran their routes at the proper depth. Everybody ran their routes, as far as they supposed to run them up the field. He got wide open. He had a throwing window. He threw the ball. And listen, Dak Prescott is not at fault with anything. He threw the ball and gave him an opportunity to run after catch with it. It hit him right in the hands. Not only did he hit him right in the hands, he hit him in stride. That's what you asked for when it comes down to that. Like
Shout out to Todd Lockhart real quick. He said a Lockhart is always on. I appreciate you, man, with the $5 super.
Right.
What's
And
up?
shout out to Tony Snow. He said Dak going to ball, good ass throw, Cowboys by 20. I appreciate you for this for that $2 super chat, my guy. I appreciate you. So yeah, man, like everything worked out, play call worked out, quarterback did his job. Simi, I'm gonna tell you something, boy. There is a guy behind you named Jalen Marino Cropper who was out there catching touchdowns this today. So
I seen the Ricky Jalen Brooks make a couple.
Yeah,
catches.
so I just want to throw that out there, Simon. I already think that Jalen Tolbert got wide receiver 4 sold up. So you have any opportunity of making the active roster, you're gonna have to make some plays. Now, granted, I know that you made a couple plays. He had a nice catch in traffic, later on in camp, from Cooper Rush. He made a couple plays, but at the same time, you can't have that. That is unacceptable, right? Because that's a staple play. Like that's a play you're gonna run a lot in the West Coast offense. You run that, you run dragon, dagger, sticks. That shit you're gonna see routinely. You can't mess up on that, especially when it's a routine throw and catch. I understand.
You
What's
want to
up?
know something?
No,
Go ahead. I was just about to say, we don't be wanting to forget our point. But look, like, you know me, bro. Look, I was about to say, when you think about it, bro, it make you untrustworthy.
do make you untrustworthy.
That's the scary part about a wide receiver, bro. Look, think about this, West Coast, because I know you get it too. Like, I don't care if you do all the spectacular shit. Like, bro, if you won't catch the ball in a routine catch, how can I trust you? Like that's alarming for a quarterback like that. For any quarterback. If I can't trust you to do the routine catch, bro, I'm not gonna want to throw the ball to you. That makes me not trust you.
Real quick though, I want to give you guys a quick update on a transactional thing that just happened. Avante Collins just got signed to the Chicago Bears. He's no longer a Dallas Cowboy.
I saw that too.
Yeah, he was already off the team when he was a free agent. I think he was a free agent.
I'm gonna tell you this.
Already.
This is my thing. I ain't gonna lie. I like. Yes, I did. Terrence, like, oh, I don't even want to talk. Let's just.
We can't afford to let good linemen go.
I
so, yeah,
I don't know how. Listen, I know y'all don't want to talk about it, but I'm still trying to see. I know I'm the guy up here with 4 eyes, so maybe I seen the shit better. But
you probably
nah. We already disproven that. we already disproven that. But
he is smarter though.
My favorite country people in the world, bro. I promise you.
Hey, that means a lot. That means a lot because you know landlord ass country as hell too. So
every time you get on the show, man, I'm country. So man, it's gonna take me a minute, man. Every time, man, like he let it be known right out the gate.
But I'm just trying to see, like, we all have our eyes on preseason last year. I could have swore up and down Avante Collins played better than Josh Ball.
Yes, he did.
Okay, so I wasn't crazy. I thought my prescription was bad and I need to go get a refill or some shit.
No, what it is that's a casualty of politics, and that's one of the worst things in sports to me. Like that's straight politics, bro. Ain't no way that a competent person can see that Josh Ball was better than Avante Collins. There's no way. There's no way. He did nothing better than him.
Nothing.
That's the problem. Nothing that he did was better than him. You know what I'm saying? So, like, how could you even equate those two? Shout out to Cooley Real. He says Dak has some zip on that. He wasn't ready. LOL. He wasn't ready. What the hell is this?
Oh,
you know,
the last time. This gotta be the last time.
Okay, like 2 more times than this.
Hey, let me tell y'all this right now. I'm streaming this from my Facebook. because the program that we use does not allow freaking it won't allow me to do
That's
that.
nice.
Okay.
There you go. I'm streaming this from my Facebook account because Restream does not have a feature yet to allow you to watch a video and talk over it. You know what I'm saying? So I literally I'm screen sharing. So that was the next ad or video that was on YouTube. You know what I'm talking about? I mean on Facebook.
Oh, good. Tony Snow posted the peach in the eyes. He said why he
That what I was
he
laughing
said
at.
why you changed me.
There's gonna be some chicks on
because, I'm gonna tell you because I don't because if you send the dividends where they put what pockets they going to, and we ain't splitting no bread over here now. I know, but who was we talking about? Avante Collins?
We were talking about Avante Collins. He probably gonna go over there and ball too because I like the kid.
Josh Ball should not be on this team.
Man, it was scary, man, that they gave Josh Ball first team reps with Zach Martin out. Like they should sign Zach Martin tomorrow.
I'll tell you this right now. Someone asked me how the offensive line was, please.
How was the offensive line?
How was the offensive
And
line?
I'll tell you this right here from the left back, it was fine, but that right side was kind of shaky. And I'm gonna tell y'all this right here: the Dallas Cowboys. For all y'all folks that said, "Man, Tyler Smith just needs to play tackle because he needs to play tackle because he's the future tackle, and he's the and it'd be dumb to move him. He's at guard where he should be."
I saw that. I was happy.
Like y'all smoking crack, bro. Y'all smoking better than what West Coast smoking, bro. Send me 2 ounces of it, I'll take it. Yeah.
Hey, but Wes, with Tyler Smith healthy. You're right. You can't play Tyler Smith anywhere else because we already seen what Tyron looked like at right tackle. Like you don't just play your best 5 people. You play your best 5 people at their best spots, right? Because
it Martin not on there. Everybody that's good has to be where they're supposed to be.
Right.
You're literally creating another hole. Cowboys like, yep, we ain't doing that this year, bro.
Yeah, because listen, like I love, because I love Tyron Smith, but I don't want to play center and no shit like that. I like Tyler Smith, but I don't really know if I want him, being the right guard because I ain't seen that yet. You know what I'm saying? Like I just play everybody where they gonna go in the Hall of Fame at. Tyron Smith's gonna be a Hall of Famer at left tackle, so he need to be at left tackle when he plays. Zach Martin gonna go in the Hall as a Hall of Fame right guard. Let him play there. When Tyler Biadasz made his little Pro Bowl selection, he was a center. He don't need to play anything else but center, right? Just don't overcomplicate things. But they were out here talking about what Terrence Steele might get some guard reps, and like, man, why? All that kind of that stuff is stupid.
Yeah, I don't know what. Like I said, it's obviously politics, bro. Nobody with common sense would pick Josh Ball over almost any of these linemen on this team, being real, but especially not over Avante Collins. He's a good player. He just didn't get no reps. And then when he did get his reps, he looked good. So that's what's so discouraging about stuff like this. This is why I hate politics. Okay, what do you want from him? If you give him reps and he look good and he do his job, now he's rewarded with not getting reps. Like, what is he supposed to do?
Let me answer this for you. You said, how did Mozzie look? He looked like a guy, who did not get an opportunity to hit people. And you really won't know what these linebackers look like or these defensive tackles look like until them boys get in pads. Because you can't judge guys who jobs is to hit people in the mouth when they're not hitting people in the mouth.
I want to show this video real quick. Can y'all hear it when it's playing? Wait, hold on.
We don't hear nothing right now.
Hold on, can you hear this?
Slam!
Yeah,
right. We do.
Let the boys be
that's
boys.
So true right
Slam!
Hey, he gotta get it.
Let the boys be boys. Slam!
Boy be boy.
That's the theme song, 54.
Slam! Let the boys be boys.
Hey, he had to turn around and rep boy. Now that was no good look. Hey, he turned around and started swagging with it.
Hey, I told you at sports con, you can't be picking up grown man, bro. Come on, bro. Why not? Somebody mama gonna feel.
Hey, listen to what he said when I said this. Listen to what he say.
Bruh. Why not? Somebody mama, bruh. Come on, bruh. Why not? Somebody mama boys.
Watch him say.
Hey, I told you at sports con, you can't
not?
be picking up grown man, bruh. Come on, bruh. Why not? Somebody mama gonna feel some type of way. Yeah.
Tell him to get out of there. Hey, we lit, baby. We lit.
Hey,
let's go.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you this right here. Listen, everybody is paying attention to Micah because Micah's gonna do what Micah does. But Sam Williams looks like Micah Parsons. Like I'm gonna tell you,
Literally,
but I'm saying like
that's-
this: if you were just describing Micah Parsons and you never seen him before, you don't know his number, you don't know who he is, and you're describing him, right? And you walk out there, bro, the way he move and everything, you're gonna think it's Sam Williams because Sam Williams is bigger than Micah. You're gonna be like, no,
I was just about to say, ain't
Right,
he a little bigger than Micah though? He a little more bulkier
physical
than Micah.
eye with the
Micah.
physical eye, Sam Williams is a bigger dude. He's bigger than Micah Parsons. Like he's like Sam Williams gives me, and I keep saying this, he gives me DeMarcus Lawrence vibes, bro.
And he giving you, and he only giving up a couple of fractions of a second when it comes to speed.
Listen to me,
from
Sam,
Micah.
Sam
No,
Williams is Mr. Almost, bro. Like almost had it, almost. Like, and like my question is this year to year? Like he had how many sacks he had last year? Well, think about this. Whatever he had, we all know there was like 4 or 5 times where he almost got a sack. God damn, Sam almost got him. Or he was so he was so close but so late they gave him a penalty. Like
Yeah.
one thing I
But you know, you ain't gonna get home all the time though. That's why I ain't mad at him. You still want to put that fear in their heart. So he do be a little, you know, he is kind of an almost guy. You know what I'm saying? The guy that had a foot on the 3-point line, you know what I'm saying? Like he shot a 2, but it was a long 2, you know what I'm saying? So that was kind of him last year. But I think that was kind of due to him kind of learning. You know what I'm saying? Kind of learning, trying to figure stuff out. I think he's finna have a
he's gonna ball,
tremendous
bro.
year, though.
I tell you, he
Tremendous
gives me
year.
DeMarcus Lawrence vibes.
bro, listen, peep this out. The man,
I like Golston
we know
too, though.
I was on here.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say about Sam. He had 4 sacks last year, 15 stops. I mean, he won at the line of scrimmage 15 times, had 7 hits, 22 pressures, and the boy only rushed the passer 166 times. Let me see.
He had plenty of them.
Let me see. He got some. Let me pull this shit up. You know, I gotta look at the premium stats, man.
Watch that ad, Wes.
Watch that ass. I know what you trying to say.
I said ad. Wait a minute now.
I got him.
It is 2 in the morning, so you know it's a little nefarious now. It's getting a little nefarious.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you this, man. I'm excited about Sam Williams, man. That's actually Chauncey Golston right there. That's working under there.
That what made me bring him up. I like Chauncey.
Hey, it was funny
because
I got a video too. Because right after this, I was on all them dudes' heads. I was like, Chauncey, I said, look, Chauncey Golston, man. I said, man, you remind me of somebody uncle that's just always whooping kids, bro.
With a name like Chauncey, you might be.
Bro, everybody, every player on there, like I'm dropping that video tomorrow. Everybody just started dying, bro. Like everybody. And then Sam was like, bro, he said you like an uncle, somebody uncle, bro. And I was like, don't he got that uncle, bro, that just a mean uncle that drink and just come beat kids, bro.
It's on the itinerary. Don't know what the kids did, but they get their deserve ass.
You can't even view him without a beer in his hand. Like it's just always there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, and answer your question, he had 10 tackles for loss.
I told you he had a gang of them too. Like man, his production was ridiculous for his usage, bro. Like his production was ridiculous.
Bro, he
and all along was gangster.
Bro, he only had 14 tackles.
And then look, one of the things I like about him. Look, the one thing I love about him though, he's aggressive with it though. He's not just tackling you, he trying to hurt you. Like he going hard. Like he gonna hit you for real. He gonna make an impact on when he make a tackle. Like when you gonna know when he make a tackle. That's why I love the fact that he kind of embracing this Slam Williams because that's a mindset, that's an attitude. He gonna want to live to that. He gonna come and try to slam on somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just don't get no
penalties. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I don't mind unsportsmanlike conduct penalties. Them is the penalties where I cuss you out in front of the whole team, and then I meet you at the water cube and I said, "Hey,
but look, just don't do it in the fourth quarter. Just don't do it in the fourth. Do that early.
Now, first play of the game. Go ahead,
yeah. Do something like that early. But you right, Wes. You go dap them up on the low after that. Good job. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Miss Regina Green said we need to watch TJ Bass. He did get reps at right guard, but again, like they're not in pass, so I can't really tell you. Y'all know how I feel about TJ Bass. He's one of the dudes I said I'm standing on the table for. Right. He was graded out as the best zone blocking guard in the NCAA the last 2 years. He has the physical side. He just doesn't have the athleticism to play tackle, so they moved him inside. So I like him. He got great tape. I just don't really see a place for him to actually come in and play right now. With Tyler Smith being left guard, that being sold up, I could see him possibly jumping somebody like Forniak or somebody to be your swing. But like even that would take a tall order. You know how they look.
Hey, let's switch up real quick. Dayron Bland had himself a nice day. You know what I'm saying? The reason why I say he had a nice day is because the rookie, I think guys like him, guys like Sauce Gardner, I think these guys are going to get tested this year. Why? Because, man, I'm going to tell you this right now. You're young, and folks are already, and I put his name out there with a Sauce Gardner. Why? Because I say it like this. If you go look at that cornerback class from last year, Dayron Bland, if you're looking at corners, if you had to redraft that, he should be a top 3 corner for what he did last year. And think about what round we got him in and with New York, what they gave up to get Sauce. Now, I believe Sauce is a good corner, but I say like this, man. I know there's going to be these quarterbacks that are going to take shots at this young man. And I'm going to tell you this right here, man. He looked like the same dude. Like, it didn't look like no drop off. It didn't look like, he got he still looked like that same dude, man. And I like that, because if he looked like the same dude, that means there's a chance that he might actually get better. And think about this, man. This is a guy, you think we got a steal in Trevon Diggs? No, he will be a bigger steal than Trevon Diggs. To be honest with you, he is low key. Yeah. And I'm talking facetious right now, but he's up there with like Dak Prescott still. If he stays on the trajectory that he's going on, bro, he's on Dak Prescott still. Like, you got a franchise cornerback in the what round?
Yep, got him in the 5th round. And hey, what's crazy is that we got him in the 5th round. Seattle got Tariq Woolen in the 5th round as well. Tariq has he had 6 interceptions and 16 passes defended. So I know that Sauce gets all the love, but man, that was a good ass cornerback draft.
I was just about to say, when you got a strong cornerback draft for any position, a lot of players will get pushed down. You know what I'm saying? You'll still have some good gems in that bundle.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you, him going to Fresno State helped out too. If he would have went to Alabama, Dayron,
he would have been in the 1st round or something.
Yeah. At least the 2nd. Yeah. Ain't no way that boy going in the 5th round.
So I mean, that's.
But one thing I like about him real quick before we change though. Like, one thing I like about Dayron Bland, he didn't get those like lucky interceptions. He didn't get the interception that just fell in his lap. He was aggressively attacking the football. Like, that's special stuff for a rookie, bro. Like, Wes, you played cornerback. Like, they don't even really tell you to go after the ball. Like, that be some elite level stuff. They be like, stay on your man, you know what I'm saying? Defend the ball, knock the ball down. That be like, you have to do that first, and then if you good enough at that, then you get the luxury of trying to
are the icing on the cake.
Yeah, like, they tell you to guard. It's not the cake, though. They tell you to guard the man, don't it? They tell you to guard the man before the ball. Like, they want you to be on his hip pocket. And then when he put his hands up, that's when you attack the ball. But he was so good at his technique that he was aggressively breaking on the football. If you go back and look at all of his interceptions, he was actually foot in the dirt going to take the ball away from people. He was not just getting pop up.
On this play, look at watch when it comes back. He trying to get the ball now. That's why he looks at his hand like that. That's why he looks at his hand like.
Yeah. I supposed to have that. Yeah. He is an aggressive, instinctive cornerback. I seen that from day one when I started watching him, man. This dude is nice.
And I'm gonna tell you something also that I liked about this too is, like, at this point there hadn't been an interception thrown in practice, right? So all these corners are thinking, I want to get that first one, and he was aggressively trying to go after it. Look at it.
Who is 85? That's Dirty. The dude out of Central Florida or something like that.
Is he? Yeah. We only got one wide receiver, bro.
Yeah, he 85. I'm like,
yeah, that's him. Like, yeah, like, listen,
Yeah, he done took Noah number.
Yeah, we only got one wide receiver, so if it's a wide receiver out there, it's him.
Oh, okay.
I'm just throwing it out there. It's a white wide receiver. It's him.
But you know, if you is one, you supposed to be cold.
You supposed to be cold as hell.
You cold.
Like you supposed to be an all pro automatically. They let him line up. They let him be wide receiver.
You acting like you saying he got to be a cornerback now. Come on, there's some wide receivers. There's some wide receivers out there, man. But
well, yeah, but they all
hard. Hunter Renfro. That man look like he sells insurance. And Cole Beasley is super hard.
Wide receiver, the two wide receivers that you play. Everybody play wide receiver. Max, your question. You line, and this is not being racial. This is uncut cowboy. Man, you see a white corner out there. What is you doing?
You finna go right at him. You go right at him.
Hey, what was funny? Hey, what you know is true because the Kelsey brothers said, man, you know that cornerback hard. They said they don't even let white boys try it no more. That's what they said in their podcast.
Yeah, we know.
If you you might not be a corner either. So they getting real specific on the corner position. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got 6 foot long locks. You might not be able to try out for it either because that's what it is right now. Dayron Bland, I wouldn't be surprised in the next couple of weeks he starts.
Man, he got twist right now.
Just about to say it.
I'm playing. I don't know that to be a fact.
But yeah, man, you know, something, you know, who else is I'm gonna think about some players, some other people. Offensive line, obviously, you know, there's gonna be a diminishment without Zach Martin out there. You know,
wait a minute. You know, it's hard to do the O-line. Somebody asked about the tight ends. I don't want to like the tight ends. You can tell about the tight ends.
There's only 2 tight ends.
Because without pads, it ain't easy to. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, well, you still can't really tell with tight ends too, because part of what they got to do is physical. Because you know, we didn't see them block and release and chip and do that. We just seen them run routes and catch against air. So you know they looked at fine doing that. Jake Ferguson looked at bigger.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. He looked bigger. You know. He picked the way he left off last year. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think people think I'm part of the Jake Ferguson hate train because I was standing on the table for Dalton Schultz. It's not that I don't think that Jake Ferguson is good. I just thought at the time Dalton Schultz is better. You know, he's been in the league for 100,000 years.
That's not a think. He is better. You know what I'm saying? We just was hoping that he could fill that void at a decent amount. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 800 yard season, 8 touchdowns. Like, you know, come on, man. He was putting up top 10 tight end production.
It's weird that he ain't getting no respect like that either, though. I ain't see him on none of them lists. I ain't giving Dalton Schultz no love.
Do you think they think he's a product of Dak Prescott?
Maybe so, because I ain't seen not one glowing report about Dalton Schultz.
Did you guys see Stephon Gilmore? I found it. I got it.
Talking about breaking on Cooks. Yeah, he went fooled at all about that route.
See if I can find him real quick.
He went fooled at all. He ran the route with him.
21
he know Cooks too, though.
Teammates.
True. Yeah.
Teammates, and they played against each other in the Super Bowl.
As soon as he broke down to stop on that route, Gilmore foot was in the dirt, breaking on the ball.
All right, no watch.
That sound like tendencies right there. Film work.
Here you go. Boom, boom, boom. Oh no, that ain't it. I didn't mess up.
That's Dennis Houston.
Hold on, let me see.
JP said we on late as hell, of course.
Yeah, we late night trapping in the liquor store on the West Coast.
It's not even late. I'm not even tired.
I'm gonna tell y'all something too, real quick. Number 17 is not going away. And if you want to know who
Dennis Houston, dark horse wide receiver 4.
And if you want to know who replaced Donovan Wilson when he went out, there he goes. Number 41. Somebody talking about Marquise Bell.
He's from the same school as Isaiah Land. He's from FAMU. By the way, By the way, you know they are in trouble now because they let real Boston Richie shoot a music video in their locker room without the coach's permission.
Wow.
so they suspended all football activities.
Question.
But
were they smart enough to not film it?
It's a rap video.
So they actually recorded themselves doing something that they weren't supposed to be doing, then put it on YouTube and got millions of views and thought maybe the university won't see it.
Bro, this dude signed with he part of Free Band Gang. Of course they seen it.
He's a
That boy,
Don rap.
that boy with
We
that
gotta
boy with
start. We
Future.
gotta.
Of course they seen.
We
Of
gotta
course
start.
everybody seen
I
the
think in
video.
2023. And listen, we got to come up with the donkey of the day for in sports. We're gonna start giving people donkey of the week in some of these sports. It might just be for a dumb play. It might be for some dumb stuff you just do. Like but I'm gonna tell you the donkey of the week. Outside of that YouTuber who made a video about scamming and actually used real information, got his YouTube video taken down.
I
And
seen that
now,
dude, man.
by the way, has some federal agents that want to talk to him. It's amazing how fast you can become famous
By chance,
for the
you know,
wrong
wrong
reasons. Hey,
All you had to do was
hey,
get
can I
the
ask y'all
money
a
and
real
shut up,
question real
boy.
quick? This is totally off the subject. I just want y'all to say yes or no. And I'm not talking to Uncut Cowboys. I'm talking to the people in the comment box. If we was to do a show about random life shows, would y'all support it?
We need the Jeopardy
I just
music.
want to know. It's like the hood news, like the hood news once a week. Henny, HDM, landlord, West Coast. We break down everything that happened in the world that y'all give a care about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Texas
Like
T
folks
said,
in
yeah,
Atlanta
yeah.
We
With
got
the,
one, yeah. We there.
who got me disappeared. The woman who disappeared and she was actually
You know that's out of my city, bro.
I tried.
You know,
I
yeah.
know it was in Alabama. I want you.
No, she literally out of the city, bro. Like for real, my city been going crazy about that. Everybody, like, we've been watching all the press conferences. It's been wild. It's been
that's
wild,
so
bro.
funny.
And then look,
So she did.
a lot of
So when she did all this,
a lot of people knew she was lying from the beginning. Like, and then look,
I love the hood.
look.
That's why I love the hood.
Listen, you know we know. You know we know. Listen, it was a dude went live and said she was lying, so everybody got mad at him. And then next thing you know, he come out and he right. Now he on there talking big stuff like, yeah,
Snitch.
I told y'all she was
They was
lying.
mad at him for snitching.
Yeah, they were mad at him. So now, it's a city of Hoover. It's like a suburb outside of Birmingham. They got money, so they don't want to be a part of Birmingham. That's all it is. It's like 10 minutes away from here. So you know what I'm saying?
hey, it is like Frisco for
Yeah, they got a
Dallas.
little money, so they want to be separate. That's all it is. But look, man, Hoover came on a press conference today and started out. They was like, she supposed to been on there, but for some reason they sent the statement from the lawyer. So the lawyer was just like, I mean, the person reading it was like, well, this is a statement from the lawyer. Okay, to start off, there was no kidnapping. they literally said these words. I swear. They said it was no kidnapping. It was no baby. We like, what happened then, bro?
What? Like, yeah, like you
They
listen.
just discredit everything she said. Like, no baby, no kidnapping. I'm like, man,
Hey, it's funny when the cops reveal information about an ongoing investigation. They'll take your ass to jail for putting out information about an ongoing investigation. But when they put that out so quick, that is funny.
They put it straight out, man. It's crazy. They going
Listen
crazy.
to me. When
about
I heard
man.
that story,
It's
I
crazy.
instantly thought about Jerry Jones. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now think about this. We just took y'all on a bunny rail, got y'all up to date on current news, and then we about to tie that in with the Cowboy talk. You want to know why? Because the Cowboys is out here saying that this running back room is gonna be okay, and I'm telling y'all right now, it's skin 30, skin 30ish, a little about half past ash, and today is the first day of training camp, and I'm already looking at this running back room and saying, I don't think so, fam.
It ain't looking right.
It's not looking. I'm not saying it's not looking right, but what I'm saying is, and guess what? There's no pads. You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna ask you there. Do you think that's part of it?
But all I see is a lot of forced, like, you know what I'm saying? Like now, granted, Zeke was in this offense for 7 years, so obviously when you get it, you've been driving a car for 7 years, it drives smooth, however you want to do it. You know what I'm saying? But I truly do feel like we are going to pass the ball a lot this year. I'm just being honest with you, because every run that we did run today looked like the same type of run style and theme. Like it was basically up the goddamn 1 or 2 gap. You know what I'm saying? Tony Pollard, he had a blue helmet on. I think the blue helmets basically mean that they're medically they can practice or something. It's a code because a couple of guys had blue helmets on. So Tony didn't really get a lot of rip. He did get some rip though, but he didn't get a lot of rip. You know what I'm saying? In my personal, this is just my opinion because obviously I don't know because it's not a fact. I think they are trying to replace Zeke like as a person on like that position, and the guy that they were using to play that Zeke role was Malik Davis. You know what I'm saying? So when people are trying to tell you guys that, oh, it's gonna from today, it did look like we are gonna do like running back by committee, bro. Because each person was doing different things, like we're doing their own that thing, and they weren't doing the other person's thing. You know what I mean? Like Malik Davis was running the same plays, either left or right. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I could now, man, I could almost see the Cowboys carrying probably 3 running backs. You know what I'm saying? Possibly even, I don't know about 4, but I could definitely see them carrying 3 running backs. Now, I'm gonna tell you, if our run game is going to be that obvious, because that is a very obvious run game, Mike McCarthy is gonna be calling plays like he's gonna have to be in his bag, bro.
I mean, they could let Rico go, but like I'm trying to see who would they put on the practice squad? Cause I don't know if Deuce will survive over there. I think some people will be intrigued by him.
Listen, they're not gonna cut Deuce and let him hit. But I will say this, like this is also the first day that they ran this scheme. You know what I'm saying? It's not like it's not like it's the same gap style that they were running before. So like they might not even have the full install in yet. So I'm not sure. I'm gonna hold hope. You know what I'm saying? That's all I have right now. I'm gonna hold hope. Until they get into the pads and people move around. Because I need to see them run. Some some zone stuff first.
Yeah.
Before
But you know what though? Remember, listen to me. What West Coast is telling you is what I saw today. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully we see something different tomorrow and we'll update it. You know what I'm saying? And that's
Hey, and every day we get to update the resume.
And this is we talk about Donovan Wilson real quick. From what I saw from Donovan Wilson, he did go down. I also saw Donovan Wilson pop back up. Well, not necessarily pop back up. I ain't gonna say that. But he got on the cart, but he walked to the cart. You know what I'm saying? So, and when he got,
they just say
he had a limp. Now,
that's it.
This is the thing we got to understand. They did. This is what, because I know a lot of people panic, when they first about the X-ray and all. This is the NFL. They're gonna X-ray everything. If they would have been at the Star, we wouldn't have even heard about the X-ray. Why? Because they have an X-ray machine at the location, but they don't have an X-ray machine at their hotel. You know what I'm saying? So that's why. That's what put the extra like, oh my god. And now I'm hearing stuff about 4 to 6 weeks. Like he's supposed to be.
I seen some said 2 to 3 weeks. They saying it's probably to be similar to what Dak had.
Well, I will say this: they did not say what level the strain was. There's 3 different levels. If it's a 1, it's a 7 to 10 days. If it's 2, that's about a month. If it's 3, that's what Michael Gallup had, and he missed, forever. That could be up to 3 months. So you really don't know. So right now they're speculating because he did not go to the hospital. They just put a precautionary boot on his ass and left him there. They think it's no worse than a grade 2. So that's where these people are coming up with these time frames. But the Dallas Cowboys didn't say it was this level strain or this level strain or this level strain, right? So they are inferring. They're speculating. They're inferring. You know what I'm saying? So regardless, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a month until the season kicks off, and even then, do you really need Donovan Wilson?
Donovan Wilson was not probably going to play. Anybody that got paid this offseason was probably not going to play in the preseason.
Yeah,
there's only 3 preseason games this year too. So
I'm about to just say I ain't gonna lie. If it was in a position that we might be able to withstand a little blow at to be safety, but they said Izzy had a little tweak too though. So
Izzy had some hamstring tightness. He took himself out for precautionary reasons, and they're going to monitor it. But what I'm saying, it's not like he was out there incapacitated, running around, waddling around in pain and shit like that. And shout out to Izzy, friend of the show. Every time you name drop somebody that actually shows some love, we got to show some love.
Yes, sir. But yeah, man, when it comes to like you said about Dono now, I really don't I hope he all right though, and like of course he probably wouldn't play in preseason anyway. So by the time if they say a month, then he should be ready by week 1 or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So we'll just keep hope alive. But like you said, we wouldn't need him to play the Giants anyway. You know, so we'll be fine on that end.
Yeah, like listen, I'm pretty sure they could throw Marquise Bell out there, or give Overshown some playing time because he has a safety background, can be a tweener linebacker for you. I'm sure there are alternatives out there that can get you past Daniel Jones. Yeah. Like it's Daniel Jones. We're not going out there playing Aaron Rodgers in his prime. Now, week 2, when we do play Aaron Rodgers, like I do want Donovan Wilson for that. But if he can't go, it's only the second
This
game
is
of the
my
season.
thing, right?
Like, we'll figure it out.
Calf injuries, like one thing I hate about like the fact that an athlete doesn't break a bone is like when you break a bone, it's broken and then it heals and then you go play. Like it's very cut and dry.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? It was broke. 6 weeks from now, it's gonna be healed. 2 weeks from then, you'll be able to run. You're fine. You know what I'm saying? That's what a broken bone is. Cut and dry.
I got one more topic we
We
probably
good.
need to cover though, and
I'm gonna wrap
I know it's gonna
I'm gonna
piss
wrap this
all
up and we can
y'all
go
off.
there. The thing I hate about
Oh, go ahead.
sprains and hamstring, and I'm gonna tell you something else about hamstrings. Everybody's gonna have a hamstring pull. You wanna know why? Because all these dudes are gonna realize in about 2 days that they're not as in shape as they thought they were. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't simulate on the field stuff and just like, oh, I got to turn around real quick. Like all the little drills that we do as coaches with our athletes are to simulate game environment things, right? But there's just things that you're not going to be able to simulate. Like you're standing still, looking this way, and in 1 second, you have to haul ass like a dog is after you to run somebody down. You can somewhat simulate it, but there's another speed you're gonna turn to when it's game. You know what I'm saying? That's why they say there's practice and then there's game speed. You know what I'm saying? So it's like all those little things are gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I say week 1, the injury report, everybody and their mama gonna be on it. Everybody, they hurting.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Now, my biggest take with Donovan Wilson is this: stay out long enough to guarantee when you come back, you're good. I don't like the wishy-washy stuff. That's the one thing I don't like. And I don't want another Michael Gallup situation where we're literally getting healed during the season. Like Michael Gallup literally got healed as he played. And I'm gonna tell you this, as an agent, I wouldn't let my athlete do that. Why? Because you step wrong, guess what? Now it's all wrong. We got to start over. That's the thing.
And you got bad tape out there, and they gonna use it against you.
That sucks about an injury. When you re-injure, you start over, bruh. You know what I'm saying? So
you have to be a football player to understand that tape, man. Like that tape, it ain't nothing to play with. Like you don't want to be caught slipping on that tape. You can't hide nothing on tape.
But Dorrance Armstrong told me this about his rookie season. He said that there were times where Cowboys were running a scheme, right? And that he truly hadn't grasped it yet. You know what I'm saying? He's like, man, I'm from Kansas State. You know, Jayhawk. You know what I'm saying? There's things in the NFL that we hadn't ran yet. You know what I'm saying? And he said there were times where he would literally he felt that it was better for him to be on the sidelines than on the field putting bad tape. Because he's like, bro, you put bad tape, it's bad tape. It's there. You can't erase it.
Bad tape is bad.
He's like, honestly, bro, it is better. And I'm gonna tell you what. And I'm gonna ask you what we were talking about. You know what we were talking about? We were talking about Taco Charleston. And I asked him, I said, bro, what happened with Taco? And I'm gonna tell you what he said. He was like, bro, Taco was just not ready to play. And he was like, and guess what? They played him way too early, and he just had a bunch of bad tape. And bro, after you get bad tape, you got bad tape, bro.
It ain't no
nothing
going
you
back.
can go back to it. So basically,
because you gotta. The only thing you'll have to the coaches will have to understand one, and they'll have to feel like they can help you or teach you or show you what you was doing wrong and correct it. Like it'll be a lot that's just dependent upon the coach. But the question I wanted to kind of transition into, I know I'm gonna piss everybody off. You know, we got to be mad before we go. How y'all feeling about the Luke Schoonmaker situation?
You know what?
Don't you start this shit with me. It's
Let me
it's
say this right
1:30
here.
at night.
This is actually a conversation that has been touched by the gods. You want to know why? Because about 20 minutes ago, when we were talking about something else, I wanted to bring up a conspiracy, and that is it? Do you think the Dallas Cowboys used a second round pick on a hurt player? Because
That's what it sounds
y'all
like,
listen,
because that's what
y'all
they
trust,
usually
y'all
do.
listen to me. Y'all know me longer, but for whatever reason, y'all trust Henny more better with the numbers. So Henny, break it down. I don't know what it is.
Let us know.
break,
So
break
what
it
numbers you want me to
down.
break down in
It's
regards
Time
to
out,
those
time out. It's the
Schoonmaker?
It
glasses, Wes.
is.
It's the glasses. But go
I
ahead.
want you to break it
So
because listen,
listen,
because listen, I sometimes I know how to say it. Henny put it together. So put it together. What I'm saying is this, man. How is it that Spoonmaker had a walking boot on OTAs, which was only what a week before the draft, and now he is listed on the non-football injury pub. So that means he was either walking his dog, he dropped his cell phone, he got into it with his girlfriend, or he was hurt before we signed him.
he was hurt. He was hurt before we signed him because you got to remember he had a litany, and I use the word
Ooh.
litany meaning a lot of injuries. You know, when he was out there
Or a
for the
gang.
Michigan
Or
Wolverines.
listen to me. If you listen to me, if you're from Cali, a gang. Or if you're from upstate Cali, he had hella. All right, go ahead.
He had a heap of injuries, a
Plethora.
plethora of injuries.
And if your country like me, a bunch
A
of
whole heap. I said a whole heap of them. He said a bunch of them. A bunch
So
of them.
yeah, man. So yeah, he has a bit of an injury history, even dating back to Michigan. Those were some of the concerns about him. So you know he's a little bit older. You know, had some injury issues. Came from an offense where they were not really a pass heavy team, so he didn't really get the chance to showcase himself as a playmaker. He doesn't really have great college numbers.
But then,
so
go ahead.
no, yeah. Let me run through this before I forget my thought. So listen, like Wes pointed out, he was just in a walking boot, you know, at the rookie minicamp, meaning he missed valuable snaps there, right? Because the importance of all this is he's your second round pick. He's a guy that you brought in to help your offense, you know, in the passing game and the run game. That is what you sold us on. You're right. He's the equivalent to a Trayvon Diggs. Yeah. So he did not get valuable snaps at the rookie minicamp, right? No big deal. Fast forward, he was not out there with the rest of the offense when Dak Prescott took them to Atlanta. So he ain't go to no booty clubs. He ain't listen to the Navy SEALs people give them life advice.
You know they got
he
King of Diamonds in Atlanta.
Boy, what?
AOD.
So you know, so he was not a King of Diamonds. He was nowhere. Right. So let's put that. So that's two. Let's strike two. Right. So he was.
And then
look,
one more thing.
All that money, you know he had all the hoes.
This dude already 24, bro. Continue.
Oh yes, thank you. So he is already 24 years old. So he missed rookie training camp, right? Mini camp. He missed the team activity, and now he is going to start training camp. He did not practice today, right? So he still. So listen, missed the rookie camp, missed the team event, missed part of training camp already. So yeah. Yes, okay. That's what I mean by the team event.
Then on top of that, he's 24 years old, and he got plantar fascia right now.
Yeah, and if y'all do not remember what that is, that's the shit y'all mad at Amari Cooper about.
Cooper,
so
he had the itis though, because they say that means it's chronic. But hopefully his is not. But who knows? Who knows?
I mean, dog, it's almost August.
And he ain't even played a down yet, bro. This what make you mad, bro. He ain't even played a down yet. And he already got all these injuries. Been in the walking boot, and he's 24 years old, bro. This is a bad pick already. Now, it's starting very bad, okay? This is not ideal right now.
Can I say something else? He'll be 25 in September.
How many more years you think you're going to get out of this dude?
So let's see. He only has 43 starts over the course of 1, 2, 3, 4. He played 5 years, only played in 43 games.
I can't even talk myself into this. I'm trying to figure out a way to get the silver lining in this dark cloud, but it just seems terrible. I don't see no upside. I don't see no good out of it. This dude 25 years old by the time the season started. And he's been injured. He been nothing but injured.
All right, so let's see. Non-NFL, he had a shoulder AC joint sprain in December 2022. He had a shoulder injury in December 31st, 2022. Plantar fasciitis. Oh, they are calling pedal foot plantar fasciitis grade 1.
Yeah. You guys, the poet said, just round it up to 30 because he might as well be 30, brother. This is sad, bro. 25 years old and you ain't played. He gonna be 25 years old. You said in September.
In September.
So before he played, early September, mid September. You don't know.
Oh, let me go pull it back up.
I'm trying to see. You mean to tell me he's gonna be 25 years old before he even play a down in the NFL?
28. So the 28th of September, he will turn 25.
He'll allegedly play a couple games if he's healthy. Get out of here, man. 25 years old. And there were plenty of other people on the board, man. This is why we had that reaction. This is why I had that reaction. I can't speak for these brothers right here. I had a bad reaction because of this. It was better players on the board, man. I pray I be wrong. I pray he gonna come out here and heal up like Wolverine and go crazy. I pray he do. But it's not looking good so far.
And I'm gonna tell you this: the thing, and listen, even if it's not players that are better, bro, there's players that are healthy, bro. Like, give me.
Hey, that's enough right there.
Draft you tackle, bro. Listen, if you knew, ooh, Jesus.
That's a bomb drop. What you just said. You need to say that again. You got.
What I'm about to say is going to be a bomb drop, and I'm getting the big screen. Let me switch myself. If the Cowboys knew Zach Martin was going to hold out, your ass should have drafted a guard right then, and we would be like, damn, why they draft a guard in the second round? We'd be like, oh, that's why they drafted a guard in the second round. Y'all
Virginia said he need a foot transplant.
not a foot transplant.
When did you?
It's too late for that, man. Virginia. I can't hold out.
When do you think they knew Zach Martin was going to hold out?
Probably when the discussions.
So why you don't draft a guard in the second round?
And then you letting good guards go, good old linemen go for bad ones, mind you. You keeping bad ones over good ones, and then you're not signing them or not prioritizing the position in the draft. You treated them like I almost said something. You treated them like the stepchild.
For the folks saying Schoonmaker gonna be all right, how y'all know that? Like, how y'all just be knowing that he gonna be all right? Schoonmaker gonna be all right. Kelvin Joseph gonna be all right. 3 years later.
Man, y'all say, hey, listen, man. I'm just saying, y'all told me the boy that was a hooper, the basketball player was gonna be fine.
Who, Rico?
Like, yeah, y'all told me Rico. Y'all told me that Rico Gallo was gonna be that dude.
No chance.
Rico fouled in one preseason game and lit up.
Never threw him the ball, man. Never threw him the ball. They kept.
They did Martellus Bennett like that too.
They never threw him the ball.
But see, the difference is Martellus Bennett went on and had a good NFL career.
We know that he deserved the ball, but they didn't give it to
Rico
him.
Gathers led the NCAA in offensive rebounds 2 years in a row. I'm gonna tell you this right now: an offensive rebound is the hardest stat to get in basketball. You know what I'm saying? That's your player shooting the ball, missing it, you boxing out and getting the ball. He led NCAA basketball 2 years, and that's what got him drafted. I mean, that's what got him on the Dallas Cowboys. Why did the Dallas Cowboys not one time think that, hey, why don't we use him as a red zone threat and just throw the ball up there, bruh, and just go do what he did?
Look, I'm sorry, man. We can't do the jokes this late because I can't take it. That boy Trey said Luke the boot. Y'all going crazy.
I can't stand y'all.
Look, though, but to JB 2 point, man, we could, if you gonna draft a hurt player, you could have got Donnell Washington. Because they had like his big red flag was medical. That's why everybody passed on him. If you gonna get a hurt player, get Donnell Washington. He was a much better candidate to me. So yeah, that's a good assessment right there, JB. You should have got an even better player then. If you already know he was hurt, That's crazy, man.
That's a good. Hey, JB, I got you on the screen. Go ahead, man. I got it. That's Darnell Washington. Would have been a decent experiment. Oh,
Especially
right
compared to a schoolmaker. If
and
they both
you know
hurt.
what? And
Come
I'm
on,
gonna tell
bro.
you this right now. I do not predict the future, but I do got a bald head. So, that means I know some things, right? What if Ferguson, who's out there getting first team reps, who's playing like your first team tight end, what if Schoolmaker just can't beat him out? So you literally used a second round pick on a backup tight end. Because think about this, Ferguson is going to have a year on him, and if Schoolmaker comes out like he's already behind, Schoolmaker's not going to catch up. He's not going to catch Ferguson this year.
No, he wasn't going to catch
2
Ferguson
years
regardless.
behind him.
That's why we was mad. Because we knew Ferguson was going to win the position anyway.
Yeah, listen, Ferguson been at the Dak Prescott house working out. So forget just being a year up in the NFL. He's actually been there getting extra work with Dak Prescott. He was on the trip. He been at that dude's house. He done ate some fried chicken. He out there thugging. So no, my point being is, like he already has the NFL body. He came in bigger and stronger. He already had an offseason underneath his belt. And Dak Prescott actually trusts him. And that's the most important thing. You talk about Dennis Houston not going away. Do you know why Dennis Houston ain't going away? Because Dak Prescott trusts him. So you know why Jake Ferguson ain't going nowhere? Because Dak Prescott trusts him.
And you see the difference between when Dak throw Dennis Houston the ball. Did he fight the ball? He actually caught it. It didn't pop up over his head.
You this right here.
That's why he got that trust. That go back to the trust argument that I made. That's bad business for Simmons, bro. It's gonna be hard for Dak to trust him. He gonna be having flashbacks about that. Cause he been going through this the whole year last year. And you sit up here and do this again? Nah, he gonna be like, I'd rather throw it to anybody else.
Tell y'all this here, but you know how I kept preaching, like, man, I'm hoping that the Cowboys just don't have to use the tight end a lot. Maybe they basically they devalue the position of a tight end since they don't have a valuable tight end. No, that's not what they're doing. They was out there throwing the ball to the tight end, bruh. Like, they was out there throwing that ball to the tight end. You know what I'm saying? I will say this, though. That boy CeeDee Lamb was in the slot some. He was in the slot. I like to seeing that because I think CeeDee Lamb is a better slot than an outside receiver. And they had that boy, number 3. What that boy? So I'm out. What number is Anthony Brown?
Why are you playing?
He's off this team. Because he was number 3. And now Brandon Cook's is number 3. So he's not on his team.
Yeah, Anthony Brown's a free agent.
That's what they do. They give your number away.
So if you're wondering what's going to happen with Anthony Brown, I think there goes your answer.
He's not on his team.
They're not bringing him back, bro.
He shouldn't. I'm
gonna tell you.
I was one of the people that kind of I didn't take off for Anthony Brown, but he was a usable veteran.
If you have Anthony Brown as your 4th corner, bro, come on, bro. That is not.
But look at how deep.
That's why I would like to have him.
We got Jordan Lewis here. You would take Jordan Lewis over Anthony Brown?
I would.
That's what I'm saying. So you still got him on the contract.
No. I wouldn't take Jordan Lewis over Anthony Brown because Jordan Lewis is going to play in the slot. You know what I'm saying? So
Anthony Brown will probably have to be in the slot right now.
Anthony Brown to be a dime right now. He will have
to be in the slot when you got Stephon Gilmore. He's not going outside. He gonna be in the slot.
Because listen, you ain't gonna put Trey in the slot.
If he's my 4th corner, no, my top 3 aren't moving anyway. My 4th corner is only coming in when there's a 4th receiver on the field.
But it'll be on a dime look.
And Bland, Hills,
Bland on
you got
thing is this,
Jordan Lewis right now too. So,
so would you hold up? So let me ask you this. Let's hypothetical. Would you take Anthony Brown right now as your 4th corner or your boy Izzy?
If he's healthy.
You
want to know why? Because
you got position flex
experience.
Because I believe that Anthony Brown is better than every 4th receiver in the NFL. That right there gives me leverage And you got to think like this. Anthony Brown was a number 2 corner. So that means he was going against Chases. He was going up against Jeffersons. So now he's going to be on a 4th wide receiver. Bro, that dude's not getting off the line. You know what I'm saying?
He have been holding it down for years too.
And I'm gonna tell you thinking about Anthony Brown too. He was the most targeted corner in all of football. So think about this: if you are the most pitched at player in baseball, one or two things are gonna happen. You're gonna probably have the most home runs or the most strikeouts, or you might be like Babe Ruth, where he had both. He had the most home runs and the most strikeouts all in the same season.
I think we're doing the wrong comparison though. It wouldn't be Izzy. It'll probably be Kevin Joseph.
Come on, I'm not legally not speaking.
Come on, what you mean? Hold on.
It'll probably be. Would you want him over Kevin Joseph?
In my inbox.
But hold on. Let me ask you a question, man. Why would it? I'm just asking. I'm just asking a question. Why would it be that when we already seen when it was time for a corner to get called up, it was Izzy. Izzy was in the slot. He wasn't playing safety.
Izzy's still going to be on the team, though. That's what I'm saying. You don't have to choose between Izzy. He's still going to be on the team.
Listen, y'all forget. Y'all thinking that it's no politics in football. Kevin Joseph's still a 2nd-round pick. They want to do something with it. They don't want to throw him away. They're going to still give him opportunities to do something. They are.
Yeah,
listen, a lot of you guys got a bad taste in your mouth with Anthony Brown because of the situation that he was in. Anthony Brown is a good corner, man.
Yeah, I think he's solid.
That's why I'm saying, bro, if you basically have 4 starting corners because Anthony Brown was your starting corner. Why? I can't think about this. If Anthony Brown doesn't get hurt, he's your starting corner the whole year. You know what I'm saying?
I said this last year. I said if we didn't get Gilmore, Anthony Brown would have been back on his team for sure. He cheap, he know the system, and he's decent. He would have been back on his
4th corner.
Yeah, he would have been back.
Because you got to think a team like who are the quarterbacks that are going to stay in a 4 wide receiver set? I'm gonna tell you, the Aaron Rodgers of the world, the Patrick Mahomes of the world. Now we don't play the Herberts of the world.
Herbert.
Like there are teams that are gonna go 4 deep on your ass, and if they go 4 deep, like a San Diego, I'm almost, especially with Herbert getting that 260, and they're gonna throw the shit out the ball. And do that with what? Do that with 4 and 5 wide receivers. So think about this: Izzy's already on the team. Izzy would just be my 5th receiver.
Jordan Lewis is too though. He got a year left, I think, don't it?
Yeah, this is going to be the thing. He's on the pup, so should we really count Jordan Lewis?
No. True.
So so I say from this is Jordan Lewis is injured. That makes the needed room for Anthony Brown. So at this point, Anthony Brown will be my 4th corner, and I will still be healthy.
Is he still going to be on the team?
Yeah, because Izzy.
Now you put Izzy in a situation where I'm pretty sure Izzy is better than every 5th wide receiver in the NFL.
Is they gonna put him at DB? I mean, safety or DB? Where they gonna put him? Izzy.
Wherever they want to.
He's just gonna be a
position flex.
I think he's gonna be a corner. From what he told us, I think he's gonna be a corner.
I think he's gonna be a corner too, because you gotta think about it. Like that's the last time I seen him, he was playing corner.
But that was spot work.
Not really. He played I don't know how many snaps in that playoff game. Then he did the same thing in the next game. But I'm just saying when he was on the field, he was a corner.
He said that he wanted to be a corner on our show. And he just saw Trevon Diggs get $100 million. Listen to me. Everybody wants to be a corner right now. Everybody is trying out to be a corner.
I want to be a corner right now.
Corner man is so different from safety man.
And man, that boy Diggs, he got it, and he got that bag, and he deserved it. Listen, last subject tonight before we get up out of here, man. Justin Herbert just got the bag, 260. While I got you guys on here, we got to talk about it. $260 million. No playoff wins. He is 25-24 in the regular season. And guess what? The one playoff game he played in, he lost. So technically, he is 25-25 in 50 NFL games. And he is probably the 2nd highest paid quarterback in football.
But you don't hear nobody's tripping about it.
No,
Nobody's
just
saying
stop it
anything
right now.
about it.
He has potential. Listen to me. I on my live stream, bro. I listened to this dude told me. He told me just like this, man. I don't know what it is, but Herbert he just got it, man. Yeah, you don't know what it is. You don't even know what it is. So what is it that he got?
So I will say this: if you're going just off of numbers, he has the most passing yards to start your career in the first 3 seasons.
Yak,
right?
Yak
He
are
has like
including
the
in
second.
that. So let me just being real.
Okay,
So
well, I'm just throwing it out there.
passes
Like,
and going dumb on the field, or like a little running back just throwing little dump passes off. That's also how many yards was Eckler getting? A lot.
A lot.
A lot.
He'll do a threat
Throwing the
running
ball
back.
to the running back, which are safe
listen,
throws. Hey man, I'm not making no excuses. I'm just
and he got a
yeah,
talented
man.
wide receiver.
To me, I'm not tripping. I just
He do.
go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like we're not using context. We're just looking at the raw numbers because everybody gets yak. Should get yak anyway. But point is most passing yards to start the first 3 years. Second most touchdowns to start your first 3 years. Well, second most passing touchdowns, I should say. Right, he got all the good numbers. But like you said, it does not equate to actually winning games, right? People were talking about playoff success and this, that, and the third. 25-25 as a starter. If you include the playoff, the playoff loss, 25-26, has a losing record against winning teams. Like all the little things they knocked Dak Prescott for.
See,
So
that was about point because I was about to say, numbers is numbers, and they look good on paper, but sometimes they
is that equating to winning?
That's what I'm saying. Because sometimes, let's just be real, bro. They do what they want to do. They move the goalposts when they want to move the goalposts, right? Because now, when you look at Dak numbers, they say, well, what about the playoff success? When it comes to quarterback, they want to put both of them in there unless they like the quarterback. Because they love Herbert, so they ain't talking about his playoff success. They talking about straight numbers and potential. But if you even bring that argument up with Dak, they going to say, oh, he ain't won no playoff games. When he going to get to the Super Bowl? See, this is foolishness. This is why you don't entertain this. I have not seen no hit pieces about Justin Herbert getting paid. None. Wait till you hear Dak. Wait till you see Dak get paid and see what happens. You're going to hear, oh, he's never only 2 playoff wins. How many Herbert got?
Listen to me. As nasty as the media is, I don't even really want them to play him during the season, bro. Because it's going to be so much drama.
It's going to be drama.
Because you absolutely right, bro. I know Dak can handle it, but listen to me. They give Dak the 270 because they're going to have to give listen to me, unless Dak has the worst agents in the world, and he doesn't. You know what I'm saying? His contract should start at $270 million.
They should pay him right now a little bit over him so we can get out the way. But the Cowboys ain't moving that smooth like that. They ain't built like that. You know what I'm saying? Like if they were smart, they'll just give him $1 more right now.
And also, Zay Tobin, quarterback prime. I don't know why everybody think 25 is the prime. Like a quarterback prime has always been in their 30s. It's already been that 30 to 35 age range where the quarterback reaches their prime because their mind is there and they're still, they still got the physical ability. That when Drew Brees was Drew Brees, that when Peyton Manning actually won titles, that's when Matt Ryan was MVP and went on the run. That's the quarterback's prime.
Your prime is when your physical abilities and your knowledge of the game marry each other. That's your prime. That's your prime.
So when you first come in, you got the physical, but you don't know shit.
You ain't got the experience yet.
At the end of your career, you know everything. You can't do that shit no more. You can't throw the ball for you used to throw it and that. But right there in the middle, you got your mind right, you got your body right. Your wife ain't stressing you out. You got your home life together. You paid your mortgage on time. You ain't stressed out off the field. Yeah. You got everything down there, and you can still run and throw the ball at a high level. Oh yeah. I
don't think you'll really separate the physical prime and the mental prime, but that's just me. I'm
talking about prime in general.
I see somebody else.
Hey, listen to me. I want to pause the show. I want to pause the show real quick for some random hate from Jerry Bullard. He says, "Just think, Dak only had 1 playoff win more than Daniel Jones." Well, guess what, Jerry Bullard? If you got that extra win, you're in the Super Bowl. Now go sit at the little table. Love you. Love you.
You gotta love it. You gotta love
it. Hey, listen to me. If you're 1 inch to the left, I almost shot him. What happened? I was 1 inch to the left. Oh, damn. That 1 inch make a difference. Yeah, it do.
it be weird
There's a
when
difference
people
when you
be
go into the Super Bowl, bro. So yeah,
teams that Dak been smacked around since the beginning of time. They be the ones that
like
want to talk
Giants, bro.
crazy
Like
about
we
that.
have,
That's
like
crazy.
we've been beating
That's
on the
crazy.
Giants so long. Like I don't even get mad at y'all. Like we like listen to me. This is what I said about the Giants, and this is the truest thing in the world. Y'all know I'm a Cowboy fan, but I look so I care so. You guys are so like significant to me.
Insignificant.
I low key wanted y'all to beat Minnesota. Because I'm like, bro, I'm tired of come on, bro. It's the Giants, man. When does something good happen to the Giants, man? They got two quarterbacks that look the same. Eli Manning, Daniel Jones. Like, how y'all do that, bro?
But look though, like
They clone Tyrone.
just like Aaron Rodgers been beating us, just like Aaron Rodgers been beating Dallas. He done had our number. We ain't sitting up here talking crazy about Aaron Rodgers. We want to beat that dude. We ain't sitting up here like, oh, he's trash and he's terrible. Ha ha ha. We like, man, we got to beat this dude. That's how you should be when a quarterback been manhandling you like this. Like that, but they sit up there and just, you know what I'm saying? They give him all the props. They don't give him no props.
for me.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like it makes no sense. Like I have to ask, are you well? Like, are you really okay? Know what I'm saying? Somebody's sitting up here slapping you around, but you know, you still talking trash to him. That's crazy.
Well, hey man, listen to me, man. It's 11:58. I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. The way these checks is set up, if we don't get off here before 11:59, it's not gonna go in because it's gonna hit the 12 and then it's gonna bounce off the 1 and it's gonna come back. It's gonna mess up everything for the accounts. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be live at training camp tomorrow. My boy Landlord, you got a show. What time you gonna be live in the morning, my boy?
I usually go around 11 Central Time. So y'all come holler at your boy in the trap. Shout out to everybody rocking too. We got 74 people in here this late at night, man. What y'all
Crazy,
doing
and we got
up
57 over here. Crazy. That's over.
Shout out to y'all.
And then I know Henny got a gang of folks over there. We probably got about 150 crazy ass Cowboy fans.
Yeah, it got 21 right
Y'all
now.
trapping out the night.
Listen to me. It's the
after
last
dark.
question I'm gonna ask y'all. And don't nobody put it in the comment box. How many of y'all got pants on? You nasty. Some of y'all like that. Pants on. Go put some goddamn pants on, man. Standing in the icebox watching West Coast HCM. Go put some damn pants on, man. Go put some goddamn pants on. To all the Cowboy ladies out there, I say good night. And to all the Cowboys out there, I tell you, man, you already know what it is. Never look down because the stars up. Peace.
Peace.
Hey, before I go, we'll be live tomorrow night. Peace.